Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Abrams and Pete the Cat, but I'm not going to read a Pete the Cat story. So you know what I did today that was so fun? Barnes and Noble is closed and you can order online and pick it up, but they have special times. And I've checked other places like Walmart and Fred Meyer for cool books, and I don't know, I just haven't found anything that appealing and funny. But Mrs. Robinson told me about Target today. So I went to Target and she told me that's where she got her unicorn book, her Thelma book, and they didn't have the number one. But guess what? There's a number two, and it is called, I don't have it right here with me, but I have it over in the living room. It's called Thelma, the Unicorn Returns, or the Return of Thelma, something like that. So, I have to figure out when I'm going to read that to you, but I have to wait and find out if Mrs. Robinson is going to do a lesson on it. So, my story today is about alpacas and llamas. But before I start in, I also want to say this. After talking to you guys, Ali Malfavon is not my only Captain Underpants fan. So, if you like Captain Underpants, I'm going to do something very special for you guys because it's a chapter book. So they have different episodes about the two kids who made up Captain Underpants and started writing about him. So in the morning, I'm going to start reading Captain Underpants. You don't have to watch it if you're not into Captain Underpants, but if you want, I'm going to try and do it like really early in the morning when I first get up. And then you can watch that one. It will be separate from my read aloud in the afternoon, and it'll be separate from my morning message. So here we go. Let's see if I can get, so I'm going to start tomorrow morning. If you want to hear Captain Underpants and have me read the book, you can start watching. Be ready tomorrow morning. All right. This one is called Macca the Alpaca. And alpacas, there's another character in here, and it's a llama. And so maybe you can look at the pictures and see if you can tell some differences, things that are not the same between alpacas and llamas. All right, here we go. This guy is called Macca. He's an alpaca. Look, he's got a smushed in face and he's got short, pointy ears. He loves splashing into puddles and gives the best cuddles. Macca's days were carefree. That means no worries, filled with giggles and glee. Until drama. A llama. Llamas have longer faces and banana-shaped ears. So this guy is called Farmer. He's no charmer. He's tall, strong, and woolly, but also a bully. Now look at the two of them. See, look at the size. Llamas are way bigger than alpacas. Harmer was mean, quite the worst you've seen. He took Macca's stuff and played very rough. You puny pipsqueak, I'm strong and you're weak, said the llama. Macca said, no, you're wrong. I'm surprisingly strong. The pair made a bet, kind of like the tortoise and the hare. A challenge was set. I can move this boulder, this big rock. Harmer pushed with his shoulder. He huffed and he puffed and he nudged it. Finally, he got it to move. When Macca's turn came, he just used his brain. Look look what he did. He moved it the easy way. Humph. Well, why don't you try to reach up this high? I'm taller than you. You can't do this. Easily done using this. He used his brain. And what did he use? There it is. A ladder. Hermer let out a hiss. Ooh, onomatopoeia. Now that llama was fuming. Look at how mad he got. His nasty mind zooming. Okay, let's have a race. Try and keep pace. First one to the top is the best. Just like the tortoise and the hare. Full stop. They took off in a flash and began their mad dash up the steep mountainside. But then the rocks started to slide. Being nimble and light, Macca made it all right. As he leapt to the summit, he saw Harmer plummet. He fell. Do you feel sorry for the poor llama? Kind of like the hare, huh? That's what he gets when he wants to be the best and wants to make the other one look not good. Some might call it karma, as that bully of a llama went crash, bang. Did you guys put your hands on your head? Because it's onomatopoeia. Splat. And that, my friends, was that. Harmer said, plainly shaken, turns out I was mistaken, for you've proved quite clearly size doesn't matter, really. Macca went up to the thug and gave him a great big, has to be, look at his face, has to be something that rhymes with thug. Do you know what he gave him? Look at the illustration. Look at their faces. Isn't that sweet? So, if you want a challenge, here's something else you could do. You could draw pictures of llamas and alpacas and see if you can get those difference in them. And I'll tell you a couple more. I got a few seconds, but let's see. Besides their faces, llamas have really soft fur that's used for wool, and the used the wrong way. Alpacas have the soft fur. Llamas have the really coarse, thick wool. And llamas are bigger. They can both spit at you if they want. But llamas are good guard animals, and sometimes the people who are raising them get the llamas to protect the alpacas. And goodbye.